Though Imnir and his sons dreaded the Loi that ruled these woods, their trust was won by the mild Hulderfolk nonetheless. These horned hosts taught them their speech, and regaled them with their histories, of which now not much more is remembered, than that the Hulderfolk were no proud masons. Their homes had once been among the trees in the east, in the time when all the world was veiled in woods. And as one still saw in their appearance, their nature had once been near unto that of the trees. Yet there had come a time amid the age of night, when a dark, unseemly creature had taken away the daughter of their king. For her safe return, the dark being had demanded that the Hulderfolk fell their tree homes. The Hulderfolk had declared a hunt for this creature, calling upon all the wild beasts of the wood. Yet none could find it when they sought it, and after a while, more of the other Hulder children were taken from their homes, until there was nothing left to the desperate remnant than to hack with jagged stones at the trunks of their trees. It is said that the curse was laid upon them, that they would never more know the speech of the plant as they had before, and thus they grew akin to the children of Othan, resembling their stature, for they had once been more as the spirits that wandered the world, wardens of the woods, but now they were cast out of their dominion over trees, and the great woodland in the east had withered, fading until there was nothing but a vast open steppe-land. The Hulderfolk had fled into the wooded roots of the mountains to the west, in which they now abode, and where Imnir's kin had found them. Imnir and his sons rested in the company of these sprites, and in time his sons took wives of them. Thus the children of Imnir grew plentiful beneath the wooded realm, and they learned the manner of the Hulderfolk, dreading the wooded Loi, and not daring to touch the trees. Those children that were begotten of Imnir's 3 sons had no horns, nor had they the hooves of the Hulderfolk, and their eyes were as the grey of the brine. Unto them was given the part of the wood that led to the beach upon which their fathers had landed. There they builded a settlement of baked earth called Irmingway, and they lived simply there. Yet, as the years went by, Imnir remembered the tower he had raised and the home he had made with Holodwin. And when he could bear the manner of the Hulderfolk no more, he went to fell some trees in secret and to build for himself a cottage in the wood. For a time, none knew that he had trespassed against the will of the Loi. But then, one night, as the children of Imnir had gathered in their earthen homes, a great cry went up from deeper in the wood, and a horrid wind rent the trees. The dark Loi had come for its revenge, but not upon the children of Imnir.
Thanks for watching this 3rd episode of The Curse of Imnir. 3 of the 12 episodes have now been released. Make sure to check out the other 2. And they are releasing on the 1st of every month. So keep an eye on that, like and subscribe and ring the notification bell and all of these things to make sure that you keep up with us, so that you can also watch it at a later stage in case you can't watch it when it releases. Thanks for your continued support, and this is all building up in promotion and so on, and in world building and getting people insight into the world of the Roots of Day. It's all building up to the re-release of The House of Noth, a novel that I wrote, which I'm currently reworking and editing and so on, expanding a bit, so that the story that I have told is filled out a bit, so it's not a new story, it's the same story with a lot more to round it off. and to refine it a little bit. So you can look forward to that. That's coming out next year at the end of October. So that will be the 5-year anniversary version of this book. And I'm in contact with a publisher to publish it more traditionally. That will be in the United States, but I'm hoping to also make that very accessible internationally. Their stuff is quite accessible internationally, but I'm still having to communicate a bit there and so on. So that's very exciting for me. Thanks again for joining, and see you for the next episode.